Dobro Veche, Divine Pisces 222. It is Wednesday, July 15th, 2020. I'm going to do an energy check-in for Twin Flames today. Telling you, the DMs, especially the DMs, they are, I feel they're fairly desperate. Like, I just, feel like they're like, what did I do? What did I do? You know, why did I alienate my DF? You know, stuff is going on, stuff is happening to me, and I don't have anybody to talk to about it. I'm scared. I'm alone. No one understands me. I need help. These are all the things that I've been hearing. Like, I said this in my daily message this morning, but I'm going to repeat it for those of you, because I know not as many people watch those. But I had a dream last night, and I feel like this is across the board. This is a collective message, okay? That's why I'm repeating it. My DM still comes to me in dreams fairly regularly, but it's really more like, I don't know, maybe once every couple of days. And this is the first one I've had in maybe probably a week. But, like, he was, like, basically stalking outside of my apartment, trying to find a way in. Which I found symbolic for, you know, Divine Masculine basically trying to find their way to back into Divine Feminine's energetic field. Because a lot of Divine Feminines have made the decision to release the connection, or they have already released the connection and are no longer sending energy to Divine Masculine. A lot of Divine Feminines have refocused their energy to themselves, to their mission, possibly to other people, like soulmates, or, you know, colleagues, fellow light workers, you know, whoever is there helping them with mission. And so Divine Masculine's kind of like freaking out, like, oh no. How do I get back in? How do I get Divine Feminine to pay more attention to me? You know, because you know, I'm going through these towers, I'm scared. And now I have no one to talk to about it. And the thing is, it's funny to me because my Divine Masculine's always communicated with me through dreams. It's just the way that we communicate. And so that's why I feel like it's kind of a collective wide thing. It's like he's telling me kind of how the DMs are feeling right now. But I do feel that, you know, he's kind of going like, oh crap. Because, you know, I've kind of taken my energy away. Like, I released the connection back in February. And since then, yes, I have had someone else step in to help me with my healing that my DM was supposed to be helping me with, but he didn't. So I got somebody else. Yay! And you know what? He's doing a great job. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what I feel like is happening with DMs right now, guys. That's why I sent that song earlier. That was like a song message that came through. So check my community tab. All right, guys, so let's take a look-see here. Yeah, boom, there you go. Capricorn usually to me represents karmic cycles, toxicity, basically the devil energy, okay, coming in here. So shadow aspects, distorted selves, distortions, basically. You know, we've all been kind of battling this for a while. With our shadows, our distortions coming in, our shadow selves coming in here very strongly. But a lot of us are ending some karmic cycles with ourselves too. Not just with karmics, you may be ending a karmic cycle, like a situation or a person or whatever. You might be ending a situation as far as that goes, but I feel like this is actually talking about self here. Which of course is going to affect the connection, right? But I feel like a lot of us are really facing some karmic cycles that we've been repeating within ourselves. So maybe some self-defeatist thought processes, self-sabotage, that kind of cycle coming in. Those are the distortions that I'm talking about here. And a lot of us have been in our distortion since we've been in separation. We just didn't recognize that. Okay? It's like we move in and out of our sacred space. We move in and out of our sacred and into our distortion sometimes. It's like we just kind of go back and forth. And I feel like right now, a lot of us are recognizing when we're in our distortions and when we're in our sacred energy. Okay? And so we're leaning more toward the sacred energy. Okay, so you still need to resolve the distortions, still need to recognize when you're in the distortions, you still need to, clear that karma, whatever it is that's coming up. And so that you can, love yourself fully. Okay, you have to accept all parts of yourself, including your distortions and your shadows. Okay, with this is all part of the awakening, though. This is all part of the spiritual journey and everything that we're going through. But right now, divine masculine specifically, and the masculine energy within you, if you're a divine feminine, you also have masculine energy. So keep that in mind. This is what's happening with the masculine energy this year. I'm telling you, like tower after tower after tower. It's like a massive ego death going on across the world, right? It's because a lot of us, basically the world was in a masculine energy. The world was in an energy of control. We have to control everything. We have to control everybody. We have to control what they think, what they say, what they wear, what they do. It's just, this whole like environment of control. Okay. That has been crumbling. Okay. So just take that thought process and think about it for a minute. Okay? It's been crumbling. Okay? I know it seems like, it's like, yeah, I mean, if you look at what's happening with like the governments and stuff like that, they're trying to seize control. They're trying. And there are people out there that are like, you know what? No. I see you for what you are, and I'm not going to let you control me. Okay, so it's like they up the ante. They're like, oh, we're going to do it regardless. Meh, we're going to arrest you for not wearing a mask. Meh, whatever it is. Ironically enough, we're all wearing masks, okay? And those of us who see through the masks are the ones who are being told to put the mask back on. Okay? Bingo, hello, and I'm probably going to get shadow banned for saying that, okay? Just like they did the video before the last one when I was telling you guys not to let the media control you, okay? This is what being awakened is all about, all right? And masculine energy has been going through that like crazy this year, okay? So the masculines are going through it, all right? As they're still dealing with illusions that have to do with happiness, but the rest of us are too. So, I mean, taking a look at what actually makes you happy. Is it things? Is it your expectations? Is it distortions? What makes you happy? What does freedom mean to you? What does happiness mean to you? What does love mean to you? Okay? What are the expectations and the conditions we have placed on those things? Okay? Just think about that for a second, okay? And I feel like some of you are triggered by this. Some of you are triggered, okay? And I said this before in a couple of my videos, and I'm going to say it again. I am here to trigger you. So if what I am saying is triggering you, you're welcome. I'm glad. I'm happy, okay? That makes me happy. That means I did what I was supposed to do. Now, you can go unsub, you can go sulk in a corner, and you can cry about it, okay? And then, figure out, that probably was true. Yeah. And then, that's fine. I mean, that's what I do. That is why I am here, okay? There have been plenty of times where people have triggered me, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm triggered. Okay, so there's something I need to figure out there, right? And I thanked that person, all right? It happens to all of us. Okay, so accept the trigger, take it as a learning experience, and move on, okay? All right, so masculine energy, yeah, 10 of Wands, again. Masculine energy, obviously overburdened by triggers. I'm telling you, like trigger after trigger after trigger after trigger coming after them. Like I feel like they're getting a lot of downloads too. They're probably seeing a lot of signs, and that's probably freaking them out too because they're seeing things. I feel like what's happening right now is, especially if you've been in communication with your counterpart before about the connection and they are aware of the connection, maybe you've told them something. Maybe you told them a dream that you had or something like that, and now they're getting those dreams, or now they're getting those signs, or now they're seeing things that remind them of something that you said because you planted that seed. So now they're seeing these things, and they're seeing the synchronicities, and they're sitting there going, what? What? Help. This is what I mean. So it's like, my DM coming in, and this happens a lot. Like, my divine masculine will show up in a dream like, this. Like, what is this? Help. Like, so I'm just like, I had to figure it out, so you're going to have to figure it out too. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but Divine Masculine, you know, your counterpart, or whoever I'm talking to is unawakened at this point, whoever you are, your counterpart probably tried to help you, tried to explain to you, tried to at least get you on an equal footing, and, you know, you weren't ready to receive it. And that's okay. That's okay. All right. But now that you're seeing these things, you know, you have to figure it out yourself. You know, your counterpart who is awakened now had to do it themselves. They had to do it without you. You know, also carrying your energy, also carrying the weight of you, also carrying the fact that you were unawakened and they were doing all the work. They had to figure it out. So now you do. Okay. So anyway, so Divine Masculine, yeah, I feel like some Divine Masculines are just like in this energy of that, wow, guys, I just got hit with something. I don't know what the hell that was. I just got like really, really dizzy, and my my left ear is like ringing. I don't know. I don't know what I triggered. I'm not sure what I just triggered, but I don't like it. Okay, so, all right, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna move forward. I gotta go quickly because, yeah. Wow, so Divine Masculine sitting here in this not moving energy, basically, because they're like, what do I do about these triggers that I'm dealing with? You know, my Divine Feminine's already moved on. My Divine Feminine is splitting from me. I can't feel her energy anymore. Help, help, help. You know, I'm surrounded by all of this crap that's crashing around me. I feel so defeated, and I have nobody to help me. Oh, Divine Masculine, I'm sorry, you know, but you got to figure it out, okay? You've got to figure it out. Wow, so not only did I just get like hit with this weird psychic thing, but my video started skipping too, so crazy. Okay, so take heart, as I was saying, take heart, Divine Masculine. You are not really alone, okay? Your counterpart has been through this. Your counterpart knows what you're going through, okay? So I understand you reaching out for help. I get it, okay? And you know, but you've got to take into account that you have to figure it out yourself. That's what your counterpart had to do, okay? So Divine Feminine, what are you dealing with right now? Wow, yeah, still having some issues rebuilding, I do feel. Some of you still haven't purged what you need to purge from this last tower, okay? You haven't fully integrated the lesson yet. Okay, so some of you are still sitting in this unfulfilled energy. And keeping yourself from rebuilding from this tower. Some of you are still sitting here feeling left out in the cold, and it could be by your counterpart, but some of you still have to release this connection. Some of you are feeling guilty for doing that. Some of you are feeling guilty for thinking that you have to release connection, but you do. You have to release the connection. You have got to release the connection. I can't say it enough. I feel like my face is turning blue. I've been saying it so much, okay? But yeah, you've got it. Guys, this is what's keeping you trapped. This is what's keeping you trapped. I'm telling you, you've got to release the connection. For some of you, it's not the connection necessarily. It's the, what's the word I'm looking for? Not the connection itself, but the expectations. Some of you still have some expectations of the connection itself. Does that make sense? So those of you who aren't in separation, some of you are actually, you know, with your person. Some of you still have so much expectation on these connections, it's causing rifts within your union or whatever it is, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? But yeah, Divine Feminine, you're still sitting in this waiting energy, and you can't do that. You can't do that. You're keeping yourself stuck. Look at this. Look at all this stuck energy here. Look at that. Look at all that stuck energy, okay? You've got to clear that out, okay? Because while you're sitting in that stuck energy, Divine Masculine is too. All right? Let's look at the connecting energies. Yeah, boom. Yeah. So much anxiety coming in here, guys. It's got to be cleared. It's got to be cleared. Okay, some of you, it's kind of like you can't see the messages that are coming through from Spirit because you're still caught up in all of this darkness and all of this this distorted energy that was coming in. And Source is trying to come in and help you, but you're still focused on some of that. So you've got to clear that out, okay? You've got to clear that out before you can actually move forward. All right, because that's what's creating a block in your connection right now. Okay, is this distorted energy? You're still focusing on it. Okay, and it's bringing in a lot of conflict, and that could be actually within your connection with your person, but it could also be external conflict that's creating rifts around you, and internal conflict as well. Okay, yeah, which is keeping you from moving forward in your healing. All right, which is keeping you from healing your connection. That's the main thing, and I feel like these connections, it's like they're constantly being healed, but sometimes we hit these roadblocks where we kind of go backwards a little bit. Okay, and right now I feel like that's what's happening within the connection. We've kind of hit a roadblock and we're going backwards, we're regressing. So we need to move forward, and we need to stop holding up the healing of the connection, okay? We've got to embrace our higher selves. We've got to embrace our sacred selves. Leave behind, embrace the shadows and the distortions, but then leave them behind. Say, okay, I've embraced them, I've accepted them, but I'm not going to dwell on them anymore. Okay, that's how you move forward. All right, so messages from counterparts. Yeah. Okay. So messages from counterparts. Bring out your peace, guys. It's time. Focus on your inner peace. That's I think the main thing right now. There's been so much chaos going on within and around us. Come back. Come back. Come back. Okay. Bring yourself back. All right. Remember to recommit. I would say recommit yourself to the journey here. Maybe do like a little ritual. You know, I've had to do that. I've had to do like a cleansing meditation and be like, all right, I've got to kind of reconnect myself to the journey, reconnect myself to source, you know, so do whatever it is you need to do to recommit to the journey, especially if you've strayed a little bit, okay? But just remember that there is hope. There's always hope, guys. When source is on your side, you cannot fail. And I've said this before. I actually just said it. What does freedom mean to you? Okay, ask yourself that question. Okay, and there is freedom in surrender. Okay, it says retreat, but surrender. Okay, there is freedom in that. There is freedom in releasing control. Okay, there is a lot of freedom with that. All right, guys, I hope this has helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.